My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, there are moments in life when we fall to the ground in sujud, tears streaming down our faces, our hearts trembling with pain, and we whisper, Ya Allah, why are you silent? We make dua after dua, prayer after prayer. But it feels like nothing is changing. The storm around us doesn't calm down. The answers we are waiting for never seem to come. And we begin to wonder, has Allah forgotten me? Has Allah stopped listening? But my beloved listener, Allah never forgets. Allah never stops listening. His silence is not absence. His delay is not denial. His quietness is often the most beautiful form of His mercy. Droplet 1. Silence is a test of faith. Sometimes Allah's silence is His way of testing what's in your heart. Anyone can believe when life is easy, but true believers hold on to faith when life feels dark. Allah says in the Qur'an, do people think that they will be left alone because they say, we believe, and will not be tested? Surah Al-Ankabut 29:2. The test is not always loss or pain. Sometimes the test is silence. When your heart cries out, Ya Allah, where are you? And the sky gives no answer. That's when Allah is testing your patience, your trust, your love for Him. He already knows what's in your heart, but He allows you to see for yourself how much faith still lives inside you. Crescent Moon 2. Silence means preparation, not rejection. Maybe you are asking for something, a job, a spouse, a cure, a dream, and you don't see any sign of it happening. You pray again and again, but it feels like Allah is silent. My dear brother, my dear sister, sometimes Allah's silence means He is preparing something bigger for you than you ever imagined. Maybe He is not saying no. He is saying not yet. He is arranging the hearts, the time, the situation, so that when His plan finally unfolds, you will look back and say, Subhanallah, now I understand why I had to wait. Do you remember the story of Prophet Yusuf, A.S. thrown into a well by his own brothers, sold as a slave, falsely accused and imprisoned for years? He could have thought, why is Allah silent? But all that time, Allah was preparing his destiny, to make him a ruler, to reunite him with his family, and to honor him with greatness. The silence of Allah is never empty. It is full of His planning. Sun behind small cloud 3. Silence is a sign. Allah wants you to come closer. Sometimes Allah doesn't answer because He loves the sound of your dua. He loves when your heart turns to Him again and again. If He gave you everything too quickly, maybe you would stop calling on Him. But when He delays, your heart stays connected to Him. And that is a greater gift than what you were asking for. The Prophet said, Allah delays the response to the supplication of a believer, because He loves to hear His voice. Musnad Ahmad. So maybe Allah's silence isn't rejection. Maybe it's invitation. An invitation to talk to Him more. An invitation to feel your dependence on Him. An invitation to realize that no one can help you except Him. Cherry Blossom 4. Allah's silence is protection. You see, sometimes we beg for things that could harm us. We don't know, but Allah knows. We cry, Ya Allah, give me this. But Allah in His mercy stays silent, because He knows that what you are asking for could destroy your peace, your faith, or your heart. His silence is not punishment, it's protection. He removes something from your life not because you don't deserve it, but because it doesn't deserve you. How many times did we cry for something that later we thanked Allah for not giving us? That's His silent mercy, saving you from pain you couldn't see. Dizzy 5. Silence doesn't mean He's not working. Allah is always working behind the scenes. Even when you see nothing changing, He is moving hearts, arranging opportunities, shaping your path. You may not see it, but every single second that you are patient, every tear you shed in dua, Allah is writing reward for you. The Prophet said, no Muslim is afflicted with pain, sorrow, worry, or sadness, even the prick of a thorn, except that Allah expiates his sins because of it. Bukhari and Muslim. So don't think silence means nothing is happening. In the unseen, angels are recording your patience. In the unseen, doors are being prepared to open. In the unseen, your destiny is taking shape. Hibiscus 6. Silence is followed by a miracle. Remember this. Every silence of Allah has an ending, and that ending is beautiful. When Prophet Zachariah eds made dua for a child, years passed with no answer. He became old, his hair turned white, and still he called out to Allah. Then one day, in that same silence, Allah sent the miracle, Yahya.s. When Maryam.s was alone under the tree, crying in pain and fear, Allah sent the voice of an angel, "Do not grieve, your Lord has provided for you." When the Prophet Muhammad hid in the cave, and the enemies were just outside, he didn't panic, because he knew even in silence, Allah was with him. And then came the victory. So if Allah is silent in your life right now, wait with patience, because the miracle is already on its way. Sunflower 7. What to do when you feel Allah is silent? When you feel that silence, don't run away from Allah. Run towards Him. Keep praying even when you feel nothing. Keep making dua even when tears stop coming. Keep trusting even when your heart is tired. Say like Prophet Yaqub s. Indeed, I only complain of my suffering and my grief to Allah. Surah Yusuf 12 hours 86 minutes. Pour your heart out to Him. Not to the world, not to people, but to Him. Because only He can change your condition in a single moment. And never forget to thank Him even in silence. Because gratitude during the silence is what brings the loudest blessings later. Sunrise 8. Remember, silence is not the end of the story. My dear brothers and sisters, every prophet, every righteous person went through a period of silence, when they felt Allah was quiet, when their prayers were unanswered. But every one of them came out stronger, closer to Allah, and more blessed than before. So maybe this silence in your life is not a punishment. Maybe it's the chapter before your breakthrough. Maybe it's the pause before your blessing. Maybe it's Allah saying, I haven't forgotten you. I'm just preparing you for something greater. Red Heart Conclusion. When Allah is silent, remember this. When you feel Allah is silent, remember this. He hears every whisper of your heart. He sees every tear that falls. He knows every thought you cannot say out loud. He is not ignoring you, He is shaping you. He is not punishing you, He is protecting you. He is not forgetting you, He is preparing you. So trust His silence. Because even in His silence, He is speaking mercy. And one day soon, when everything falls into place, you will look up to the sky with tears of joy and say, Subhanallah. Now I understand why Allah was silent.